Hey guys, hope all crispy and crunchy, it's CerealMaty here, and welcome back to DDLC Twin Realities mod. We are back at it in the world of DDLC, and I mean literally in the world of DDLC, because my character, or... okay, let's just say my character managed to get inside of the game and now tries to take the Dokis with him outside of their lonely world into the wide not the wild, the wide world that we call Earth. Yeah, let's just move on. I don't need to make this intro any longer. I'm finally myself again, standing proudly tall amongst the Dokis, nerding out as the nerd I am. I haven't suggested anything related to Monica's deeds yet. Who? Hello! That's a very interesting music. Kinda sounds medieval. Anyway, so anyone have a laptop? Me? Yeah. I pull out my USB stick as if it were a sword. Well, maybe that's because it sounds medieval. It's time to be a hero. I feel reinvigorated and ready for whatever life throws at me or my way. You can use mine, Matty. Monica pulls out her laptop and logs into her account for me. Well, today wasn't what I expected, but it sure is interesting. Is there any reason for me to set tea? Drinking teas in this reality won't affect my real body, but I sure feel thirsty. Oh, yes, of course. Do set some tea, Yuri. I'm dying. Great. For now, I believe you can consider yourself the newest member of the club, Matty. Yuri hums to herself when she leaves. She must be enjoying this grand plot twist. Well, if I'm going to leave, I'd better pack all of my manga. Oh, about that, Suki, that's not Suki. Did you just call me Suki? Yeah, did you just call her Suki? Oh, I meant, I've called her Suki since forever, but calling her that face to face is an entirely different thing. I've never heard anyone say Suki, or call her Suki. Or am I just living under a rock? You say that you've known me for 5 months, while I just learned you existed today. Jeez, how is that not creepy? You can't call me that stupid. That stupid? I'm sorry. Even CerealMaty was better than you. Ouch, that hurt. Classic Suki. Look. Never mind what I said. I understand, okay? I know how you can feel towards characters and stories. It's just hard for me to process. I'll go grab my collection. I raise a hand in an attempt to explain to her that she won't be able to bring them, but my speech falters. I'm glad she apologized. But if CerealMaty isn't real, does that mean that I never had a childhood best friend? Holy god, this got very, very serious all of a sudden. Well, consider me your new friend of your non-existing childhood. We've done so much together, and that is all just fake? That is all just fake? So Yuri, out of all the girls, has the most memories stored in her. This world, CerealMaty, means a lot more to her than the others. Hey, I am CerealMaty, remember? Even though I don't have the same memories and my hobbies and personality may be a bit different, you're my best friend, Yuri. Call me crazy world. Whenever I see you, I can't help but smile. Yuri's face lights up. She giggles and tilts her head slightly while looking at me. This is the Sayori we love. I hope she is honestly this happy and not just pretending. She switched from sad to happy rather quickly. So, what are we doing now, Monica and Matty? Well, Matty, you taking us to your reality yet? Oh, you taking us to your reality yet? Hell yeah! I stick my USB stick into Monica's laptop. I open up the game console and enter the command. Suddenly, a dozen different wires, tools, plates, and objects materialize in front of the door. Wow, you're a wizard, Harry. Matty, whatever. Ack! That's definitely not the sound, but anyway. Yuri nearly stumbles over one of the wires with her tea set. Where did this come from so fast? I programmed them into the world. You can have any object just materialize anywhere? Would you like a pen? I'm sorry. I see what you meant with this being a game. I'm excited to see the other world you hail from. Has technology advanced beyond what we have here? It's in the same era as you are here, but you may find society a bit different in Europe. Okay, so probably the developer of this mod is European. I see. Adapting to society will be tedious work, but exploring it is what I look forward to. So many new horizons to explore. I just hope I don't fall too far behind in education. Oh, I'm rambling, aren't I? It's interesting to listen to, I assure you. I'm glad to hear that you're looking forward to this. I really didn't expect you all to just adjust to this so quickly, Jesus. Well, I have no experience with computer games or this technology, but I do know how I myself grow attached to characters in the novels I read. I've always wondered how those characters would behave if they would meet me in real life. Perhaps you've gone through the same process. Yuri's talks are enlightening to listen to. We have a lot of things alike, save for the computer and technology experience. She's so in her element with this philosophy that she forgets about the fact that millions of others may have gone through that process as well. I've talked for long enough, so have some tea. Yuri hands me a cup of tea, smiling dreamily. It's so great to see all the girls from this close in 3D able to actually feel and smell them. Well, you didn't have to put the smell in there because that adds the creep factor to it, and it should not be creepy, but it's up to you what you do. Wait, that must have sounded weird. Yeah, it did, sorry. I don't care. This is awesome. Yeah, you can smell them. Finally, that's all I wanted. That's all I ever wanted. I wanted to smell the Dokis, not feel them, not... I just wanted to say something, but I'll cease myself. And continue reading. This is awesome. And soon they'll be with me in real world. I should take with the others now. Talk with the others now. Okay, everyone. No. I'm so used to say this in Monica's voice. I automatically switch to hers, but it's me saying that. That's Monica's catchphrase. Why is this funny to me? Yeah, it definitely is her catchphrase. You can't say that, stupid. I instinctively started defending myself. Oh, I didn't mean to. You should see your face right now. I was just kidding, dummy. What do you want to say? Luckily, Natsuki is among the best of her kind. My face instantaneously lights up to mimic Natsuki's adorable smile. Aww. So, as y'all may have noticed, I created a script and used it to materialize these materials in. Amongst them is a blueprint. We must create 4 of those things. Wait, I believe it was right on this table. Here, I just had to look. Sorry if I crumbled it a bit. It is impossible to be annoyed by someone who does these things in such an adorable way. Yeah, definitely. I widely grin and gently grab the blueprint from Yuri's hands. No problem, Yuri. As I was saying, we'll have to work together to tinker these things together. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. We all have time. We have all the time of the world. I look at the legendary blueprint in my hand. Jesus, blueprint! It contains crude sketches with notations, handmade by my uncle who knows how long ago. Probably 30 years ago. There are a lot of notes that warn the reader about the many dangers of improper handling of the equipment. It's scary. If a module is messed up, I can bring it back in, and perhaps I'll improve on my material script. To piece things together through the script instead of summoning the materials and putting them together manually. That's a plan B though. I don't think I'm good enough to program that. Let's stick to building this together. I hold up the blueprints and show them to everyone briefly. So Yuri stares straight through it, but Yuri seems intrigued. Alright, let's divide roles to finish the first machine. Monica takes a blueprint from me after non-verbally asking me to. Thanks for taking the lead, Monica. Who's going to build the headset? Count me in! I'll be done before you three even started. Who's going to do the writing? The writing, the wiring. I think I can best do that part. I'll get it done for us. My aura turns to one of sheer pride and determination. I salute Monica, drawing a smile out of her, and get to work. While Monica coordinates the group, I fiddle around with the wires. Having worked on the wires just a day ago, the task passes quickly. After a while, I decide to take a rest. I sit myself behind Monica's laptop. The school is nearly over. I type a command and reset the time. I wish real life worked like that. But real life. It's probably afternoon in real life. I can't feel if my real body is hungry, so I'll probably be famished if I return around the evening. I can't afford to be sick when I return with the girls. I look around. The girls are working like professionals. I always thought they looked way too young to be 18, but the things I could never see about them before prove me wrong. Yeah, the 18 thing, I kind of agree. You wouldn't believe that they are all 18. Especially with Natsuki. Natsuki looks a bit longer. Natsuki looks a bit younger, but on the other hand, Yuri looks like 20 or so. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. There are 18 officially. Natsuki is building the headset. Yuri is handling the cables, and Monica is assisting Yuri in assembling the suit. Perhaps I should go speak to one of them before I finish my work. Okay, we're back to choices, which I know to be terrible at. Speak with Natsuki, speak with Yuri, speak with Monica, speak with Sayori. Okay, if I speak with Sayori, I would probably confuse her and not make any progress. Speak with Monica, I've talked to her enough, I'd say, so. Let's go with Yuri, just for no reason, actually. Yuri has been really casual and nonchalant about this, and I wish to speak to her. Your wish is my command. She's been nice to me, and I want her to know me better. Of all the Dokis, I feel most familiar with her shy attitude. Now that's real me. Hey Yuri. Hey Yuri. I whisper softly to her as I walk up to her, not wanting to startle her from her work. Oh, hi. How's your addition to our project faring? Great. I decided to take a break just to have a nice chat with you. That's nice, but I think I may have made an error with the cables. Don't be ashamed. If you think about it, no scientist in the entire world ever did this. Let me help. I kneel down next to Yuri. I automatically catch her scent. It's nice, probably one of her oils. You've mixed up these two cables up. Scratch the first up. Oh, and you should unroll this one. I try unrolling the thick cable, but it won't budge. I noticed that it is probably somehow amalgamated to another cable. Probably an error in my material summoning script. Alright, it's stuck somehow. Can you cut it loose? Wait, are you implying that you know of my collection? That slipped my mind. I try not to startle her. Yes, you reveal it to Matty in the weekend if the player chooses to spend time with you. I'd love to see one of your knives. I think it's really cool. Thanks, I guess. Wait, do you know? Yuri suddenly rise in volume surprised me. Or sudden rise in volume, anyway. Or, I didn't mean to raise my voice. Sorry, I mean... No, not sorry. Do you know my secrets? I can't lie in front of her face, but just walking into her life and saying, you cut yourself for pleasure is wrong. I don't know everything about you, don't worry. That wasn't a lie. For example, I have no idea how often Yuri cuts herself without the interference of Monica or CerealMaty. Quite a day. I wake up unnaturally late in sync with the others and proceed to be told that nothing is real by someone who just walks into the club. And I still can't believe that you believe him. But anyway, in addition to that, that person has known us for an extended period of time and claims to be CerealMaty, our newest member. I hope you value privacy as much as we do. I do, Yuri, promise. Though there's nothing to really promise about. It's not like I can spy on you like I did again now that you're self-aware. Thank you, Matty. I think trust is extremely important amongst us if we're working together on this, and possibly living together over at our place. Amongst friends, it is important, yes, I agree. Do you consider us friends? Well, I've known you for a long time and you've just met me, but I think we'll be friends. Watching you do stuff behind my computer screen, I thought about you a lot. You remind me of myself. I'm mostly shy as well, but instead of reading books, I read visual novels. And I can get kind of energetic in heated conversations. Kinda in between you and Natsuki, actually. I awkwardly laugh at the end of the sentence. Yuri looks at me with a curious expression. She pulls out one of her knives to continue her work with. My, the beauty of the knife surpasses the game's description of it. It cuts through the amalgamated wires as if it were skin, butter. Nice reference there. Imagine me and Yuri murdering the gang of bullies who always pester me at school. It is a rather enticing thought. All done, Matty. Thank you for your assistance. No problem, Yuri. Matty? Yeah? CerealMaty isn't coming back in any way, is he? No, it doesn't matter anyways, because I am him, right? Did you know I brought a copy of Portrait of Markov with me today for him? I think I should give you the book instead. It's a great read. And I'd love to discuss it with someone. Or do you already know the book because of this game? No, the game never actually let me read. Normally you would read P-O-M together. Oh, Portrait of Markov. Nice abbreviation there. Together with CerealMaty today. But in the scene, the game doesn't actually show the exact text of the book, just a description of the events. Thanks, Yuri. Oh yeah, I'd love to read P.O.M. Also because I really want to know what Team Salvato's next game is going to be about. Now, this is something I can sign, and yeah, that's it. Because I would love to know what their new game is all about. If it's gonna be a new game. Nobody knows if it will be a new game. Nobody knows actually, yeah. And I kind of speculated to be released on September 24th, which was the 1-year anniversary of DDLC. Congratulations! Anyway, but no, nothing happened. And we still gotta wait, but it's supposed to come out in 2018, and it's 2018, and it's October. The day I record this is the 8th of October, so there's not much time left. Come on, Team Salvato, I'm waiting. Anyway, after a minute of somewhat... Well, here then. I'm sure we'll have time to read and discuss after all this. Yuri turns to continue her work. I stare at the book for a while. Man, the die is ominous. I've been dreamily staring for far too long. I walk over to the wiring circuits to continue my job. Whew! Jesus, don't startle me. I've completed my work. I wipe off some sweat from my forehead. Well, this is also some kind of medieval music. Well, okay. I stand up. I've done a lot of work on hardware in my life. But working on this machine is in the presence of the Dokis is gotta be the best thing ever. I'm done with the wiring, girls. How y'all farting? How y'all farting? No. You didn't hear anything, okay?
Heh! You weren't faster than me. I already finished the headset. I'm almost done. I can do this. Monica, can you come over here? Here, let me help you, Yuri. You had this plate here upside down. I finished plugging all of the cables. What is the next step, Matty?
Well, this medieval music, damn, you do have a fable for it. Waiting on Yuri and Monica, that's all I can do.
Done, we're done. Mission complete, yay!
Now we have to assemble everything together. Gather around, girls, this will take just a minute. We get to work, putting the separately constructed components together. Yuri walks up to me while we work. I stop to acknowledge her. Yuri looks like she wants to say something. What's up, Yuri? You want to say something? No, never mind. I was just thinking about what will happen next. That's a very good question, Yuri. You don't need to be ashamed for that. Honestly, I don't know how exactly what we will do. I don't know exactly what we will do. First things first. When we finish this machine, we'll test it on one of you, and if everything works, we'll finish the others. Well, I was actually contemplating our choices after. Will we all be able to staying at? Will we all be able? Still no able. Will we all be staying at your house? What about legal information? We can't just suddenly appear in your country. What can we bring to that world? Can I bring my books and clothes along? Also, are you sure the machine even is safe? Yuri, I want to say something comforting, but all of the things she said are actually some real issues. I'll buy you all the clothes, food, and shelter you'll need. Yeah, I was kind of distracted by the not existing comma in there. Anyway. Books. Well, if you have an ebook, I can bring the file to the real world for you. And then, if the machine is safe, I'm here, right? I'm sure it will work. I won't let anything bad happen to any of you. Can I ask you one more question, Matty? Ask anything. Why are you helping us? Do you realize how much trouble we'll get you in? Clothes, food, and shelter for us won't prove to be cheap. And if people find out you found a way to bring virtual characters to life. Wait, how well known is this game? You're all famous, probably. Oh no. Hey, I'll be fine. I unconsciously put a hand on one of her shoulders to comfort her, but she winces when I touch her. Sorry, I'm really awkward, I know. I'll leave you alone. It's fine, it's my fault, really. You were just trying to help. Matty, Yuri? We're done rigging everything up. Monica looks at us curiously. I eye from her to Yuri, who has a weirded out expression on her face. Oh, I see how it is. You invent a way to talk to your virtual friends, and now you're flirting with them, huh? What? Nope! Don't stare at me like that. We'll take forever to finish your machine if you don't tell us what to do. Monica, you savage! Taking her to the real world won't change her personality by a fraction. I love it and hate it. Anyways, let's finish this up. I hope Yuri wasn't too embarrassed by Monica's teasing. Yuri will get over it. Probably get over it, as Monica is usually teasing everyone a lot. I do vow to get Monica back for her transgressions. The silly bastard. I finished the entirety of the headset and was even faster than all of you combined, huh? Didn't expect that of the youngest one here, huh? I know that line very well. Very well. There you go. Actually, I am the youngest one here. I'm only 17 years old, huh? Haha. Nah, okay. Fair is fair. I probably did the easiest part, and I spent way too much time talking. Yours work was done like a pro, Natsuki. Actually, I did the most complicated thing. It's only easy if you understand it, and I've spent an awfully long time of research before fully understanding how it works. Well, I'm not entirely wrong. The headset is complicated and time-consuming, and Natsuki finished it up rather quickly. She really is a pro.
Huh, of course I did. Now what's next, dummy?
Yeah, so next up is testing this. One of you will be going back to my reality with me while the others finish the other 3 machines. I'll set everything in place with them so that I can properly, there you go, receive you all. My dad is gone for the week and I can handle missing school for a while, so
You skipped school to help us? That's really sweet of you, but you could have waited for the weekend. School is important, you know?
Well, in the weekend my dad gets back and he never allows me to work with my uncle's stuff. Even better, he's probably planning on throwing things away. He's sure that everything my uncle did was useless and stupid, blah blah blah. And I can skip school if it means I can tinker revolutionary progressions to redetermine life in this century together. Even if you tinker revoluting progressions together, I don't want you to be in need. Jeez, I keep pushing around stuff.
But I'm proud of you. You're really smart, you know?
Aw, thanks, Yuri. Actually, my plan to not be in need was to get friends, which I'm busy with right now. It's time for one of you to see the real world before we bring the others in. Okay, since we were going for Yuri before, let's continue that. Yes, exactly. Yuri? You like deep and immersive worlds, right? Well, you're going to enter one. I'm probably not very good choice to go first. I'll probably mess something up with the virtualization process. You trust me to know how my own machine works? Trust me, everything will go fine. If things were to go wrong, I wouldn't be here right now. I will need help with my mess of a house, and as you're a master of atmosphere... I love atmosphere, I know that as well. That's the spirit. Now, come on. You're probably the smartest of all of us here. Monica said that yesterday, right?
Well, let's test your invention then. I'll show you what I can do. Shouldn't I collect my belongings first? I don't care about not understanding the most of the process, but understanding how exactly I'm going to be teleported to your world is something I consider crucial to know. You're going to wear the suit and headset, which will transport your body, clothes, and things you have on you with you. You can bring anything that fits in your pockets. Oh, I see.
Extra clothes, book, and other specifics. I'll buy them for you in the real world. Is it a possibility to transport items by stuffing them inside of one's such suit? It should be, but this world isn't infinitely stable. I want to avoid using too many commands to going between worlds too much. If this world turns corrupt, I'll have to reinstall the game, which will reset all of your memories. And if I myself come in contact with corruption, I don't know what will happen. But hey, things won't go wrong. We aren't taking high risks or anything. Testing new technology developed by a single teenager doesn't sound like a safely controlled, low-risk situation. But I trust you. You've done a great job to get here in the first place. My pleasure, Yuri. Trust me on this. It'll turn out great. And if things do go wrong, it'll be worth the risk. Yuri nods at me. I nod back and straighten my posture. I face away from the girls and hold up a finger to my side. It feels like I'm giving a mission briefing as a drill sergeant in a war movie. Everyone should be able to work on the other machines before we return. Monica, my USB stick has some codes and scripts on it for you. Use them to reset the time, summon new materials if you messed up, or get something to eat the easy way. Also, if any of you want to bring books or digital things along, you should put them on the USB stick. Parfait girls and portrait of Markov don't exist in my reality.
What? Do people in your world even understand what good manga is?
Yes, they've created you and thought up cutesy manga for you to share with the player.
I'm going to have a nice talk with the sicko that made up the original storyline. Well, perhaps you can, if we get the time. No, where was I?
Now it's getting interesting. Put on the headset and the suit. Chosen one. Chosen one. You are the chosen one.
You're making it sound like a huge deal. We're just preparing for the others who will come over a few hours later, right?
Well, yeah, sorry, Yuri. Begin when you're ready.
It's fine, I'm ready.
I won't hold you all up because of my incompetence. Yuri puts the suit and headset on. The suit fits her well, and soon she's relaxing on a chair with everything on. Monica plugs the cables into the machine. She smiles, but when I catch her eyes, I catch a hint of sorrow. Perhaps Monica really wanted to go first. If so, I'll amend for it with her later.
Wearing this is already disconnecting me from this world. It feels tranquil.
She wears a dreamy smile while I walk over to her and hold her head to strap all the smaller wires on. I can feel her hair behind the foil of the suit. I grin wickedly and take a moment to feel its texture before stepping away. Press the button, Yuri.
Here goes nothing.
All eyes are on Yuri as her finger hovers over the big red button on the headset. She presses it and immediately goes limp. Don't worry, everyone, this is supposed to happen. I'll deactivate my own suit now. See you all later and success with the other machines. I fiddle in my left pocket and feel the form of a button on a remote.
Thanks for everything, Matty. You're our hero. You're disappearing.
Okay. I wake up startled, a tear of my headset as soon as I can. Yeah, my body feels terrible. I'm hungry, thirsty, and sweating. Even though I feel like vomiting, I manage to smile. Where is Yuri?
Matty, are you alright?
You look dreadful. And with that, I will leave this episode here. Just, for you to have a small cliffhanger. I know I want to tease you. No, sorry. But I think it's been going on for half an hour now, this episode. So I think that's a good time to stop. And yeah, that's it. And now we brought the first Doki to the real world. Somehow. It's not real world, but it's a real world in the game's world. So it's some kind of progress. Anyway, that's it from me for now. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video, tell me somehow, and I'll see you all in the next video.